Hello friends and my dear students, welcome back to my channel Phoenix Physics. Today we are going to discuss about electrostatic potential and electrostatic potential energy. Consider a positive charge plus Q kept at origin. Here O is my origin, which produces an electric field in the surrounding. You know that every charge in the universe creates an electric field in the surrounding space. Same way, here I have source charge plus Q. It creates an electric field E. Consider another test charge at R. Here R and P are the two different positions. Q prime is my test charge. Actually, what is test charge? Test charge means very small charge. It is in the order of 10 to the power of minus 9 coulomb or 10 to the power of minus 12 coulomb. The test charge Q dash is brought from R to P against the repulsive force between Q and Q dash, because here Q dash is also a positive charge. You know that like charges repel each other. So both source charge and test charges are positive. Repulsive force takes place between these two charges. Work must be done to overcome this repulsion, or we can say the work done is stored as a potential energy. This external forces used to bring the test charge from R to P is equal and opposite to Coulomb force, which means F external is equal to minus of F Coulomb. See, the direction of Coulomb force is like this and the direction of external force is like this. So, the external force to bring Q dash from R to P is equal and opposite to Coulomb force. Then how do you write work done? Work done is denoted by the letter W. You know that work done formula W is equal to F dot ds. Here ds is nothing but displacement. If it is distance means scalar quantity. If it is displacement means vector quantity. Then how do you write work done? Here I have 2 points, R and P. So the integral varies from R to P, F external dot dr. Here instead of ds I have written dr. This is also a vector quantity. Dr is nothing but a displacement. So the work done is equal to integral R to P F external dot dr. This is my equation 1. Instead of F external you write like this, integral R to P minus F Coulomb dot dr. That is equal to work done. You know that Coulomb force, electrostatic force is equal to EQ. Here I have brought this charge from R to P. So instead of Q you can write Q dash. What is this F? F is nothing but Coulomb force. So instead of F Coulomb I am substituting EQ dash, that is R P minus E vector Q dash dot dr. Here it is a vector quantity. This is work done. Now the potential energy at R is UR. The potential energy at P is UP. Then how do you find out the difference in potential energy? Difference in potential energy means delta U, that is equal to UP minus UR, final minus initial. So how do you define this potential energy difference? Delta U is nothing but
Potential energy difference, it is defined as
the work done to bring Q dash from R to P. The work done is stored as a potential energy. So delta U is nothing but W. Delta U is equal to R to P. Bring this minus outside, that is Q dash E vector dot dr vector.
potential energy
Difference per unit charge is given by delta U by Q dash. Divide Q dash on both sides. Delta U by Q dash is equal to minus, bring this Q dash outside, integral R to P E vector dot dr divided by this Q dash. Cancel this Q dash, minus integral of R to P E vector dot dr. This is my equation 2. Delta U by Q prime is nothing but
potential energy difference per unit charge, which is equal to
delta V. What is this delta V? That is electric potential or electrostatic potential, both are same. So electric potential difference. See, the potential at R is VR, the potential at P is VP. So how do you write delta V? Delta V is equal to VP minus VR. That is equal to minus integral of R to P E vector dot dr vector. This is my equation 3. From this formula, you can easily calculate delta U. This is delta V into Q dash. Next, I want to find out electric potential at one point, that is electric potential at P point. Consider this R point is far away from the P point, like this. Far away from the P point. So this is my R. Say R is at infinity. When R is at infinity, the potential at V can be considered as 0. That is V infinity is equal to 0. You know the relation, that is Vp minus VR is equal to minus integral R to P E vector dot dr. This is our equation. Here instead of R, you substitute infinity. That is Vp minus V infinity, that is equal to minus integral infinity to P E vector dot dr vector. V infinity is 0 according to this rule. V infinity is 0. So final answer is Vp is equal to minus integral infinity to P E vector dot dr. This is our final expression. What is your conclusion? The electric potential at point P is defined as the work done by the external force to bring a unit positive charge with constant velocity infinity to that point in the region of external electric field. This is our conclusion. So far we have derived electrostatic potential between 2 points, that is Vp minus Vr is equal to minus integral R to P E vector dot dr vector. Using this expression, we calculated potential at P point. For that, the equation is Vp is equal to minus integral infinity to P E vector dot dr vector. Next, we are going to discuss about important aspects of this equation. Here, the electrostatic potential at P depends only on the electric field of source charge, not test charge. This is first point. Second one, we have to maintain constant velocity. Why? Because here we are calculating electrostatic potential. Electrostatic potential or electric potential both are same. Suppose if you have variable velocity means you have to add kinetic energy term also. Kinetic energy formula is half mv square. Suppose if you have variable velocity means or changing velocity means you have to include kinetic energy also. But our topic is electrostatic potential. So we have calculated only potential energy. That is why we maintain constant velocity. Second point, so delta V is equal to delta U by Q. Q means potential energy difference. So simply we can write potential energy. Q is charge. The unit for potential energy is joule. Unit for charge is coulomb. Unit for electrostatic potential is joule per coulomb or practical unit is volt. You know that in our battery mention the potential in terms of volt, right? 1 volt battery, 2 volt battery, 5 volt battery, like this. So the practical unit of potential is volt, or we can say joule per coulomb. In this class we discussed about electrostatic potential between 2 points and derived one equation. Vp minus Vr is equal to minus integral R to P E dot dr. Then we discussed one special case also. In that case we considered R is at infinity. So if R is at infinity means V infinity is equal to 0. Based on this assumption, we calculated electric potential at point P. So at point P is Vp is equal to minus integral infinity to P E dot dr. After that we discussed some important aspects of this equation. First one is the electric potential at P depends only on the electric field of source charge, not test charge. Here we
Maintain constant velocity.
because we are calculated only potential. Suppose if you have variable velocity means we have to include kinetic energy term also. We discussed about the unit for electric potential. The actual unit is joule per coulomb, but practical unit for potential is volt. Why do we study electric potential? You know the formula. Electric potential V is equal to delta U by Q. Delta U means potential energy difference. Q is nothing but a charge. So potential energy difference divided by charge is electric potential. Here the difference in potential energy are easily measurable. For example, a battery powered electric circuit has high and low potential because each battery has two terminals. One is positive terminal, another one is negative terminal. From these terminal we can easily calculate or we can easily measure the potential difference. Here charge moving through the wires of the circuit will encounter changes in electric potential. Voltage is the common name for potential difference. You know that practical unit for electric potential is volt. Similarly,
Practical unit for potential energy difference is
voltage. But voltage is not the same as energy. Here it is energy per unit charge. The motion of the objects using the concept of potential or potential energy is simpler than that using the concept of electric field. That is why we are studying electric potential term. I hope this video is useful to you. If you like my video, please share and subscribe my video. Thank you.